Hey guys, it's me, Made Up Jen, and welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to give you guys the deets of how I do my face. So let's start it off with my primer. I use this Smashbox Photo Water Primer as pretty much my base. Next, I use the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I pretty much use this primer on my pores and my cheeks and my high bone, just because I have a lot of dips and crevices from acne. So I use this to pretty much fill in all the dips so that my foundation will go on nice and smooth. Next, I'm going to use the e.l.f. Matte Putty Primer. I use this on top. I do layer my primers. They just work for me. I've learned that one just doesn't do it, so I use more than one. And next, I'm going to go ahead and use the Dose of Colors Meet Your Hue Foundation in the color 119. This has been my holy grail. I love this foundation. You could layer it, you could build it. It could be medium coverage, it could be full coverage, and it won't cake. I love this foundation. I think I'm actually going to wear this for my wedding. But I use a little spatula for this. And then I blend it with the Sabati Makeup Beauty Sponge. This has been a lifesaver. I found this on Amazon. It popped up on a lightning deal. And comes with a 3-pack for 20 bucks, and it comes with its own little stand. It's amazing. I love it. And next, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in Natural Beige. This concealer has just worked for me. I got it on sale when Too Faced was having a 20% off on Sephora, so I went ahead and I bit the bullet and I went for it, and now I use it all the time. But I do mix it with another concealer, which is also from Dose of Colors. It is also their Meet Your Hue concealer in the number 17. I layer this on top of the Too Faced Born This Way, and both of these combos just work. Nothing creases, and it's just amazing. Now I'm just blending it out with my beauty sponge. And because I was feeling a little bit spicy, I went ahead and used the e.l.f. 16-Hour Camo Concealer in the color Medium Sand. I use this to highlight. It's supposed to be medium sand, but it looks lighter than my actual concealer. Sorry if it looks a little bit bright, but the light kind of hit me in a weird angle and my face just looks really white. And the next thing I'm going to use is my favorite setting powder from Too Faced. It's part of their Peach collection, and the brush I am using is a brand from Amazon called BS Mall. This is their face tapered brush, I believe, and I use that under my eyes to set. The angle is just really good. It gets in there, so I don't have any creases under my eyes. And next, I'm going to use the same brand. I'm going to use their Face Flat Angled brush. The angle just goes on every curve on my face. I go over my whole face with whatever powder was left on the cap that I used to pour out the loose setting powder. And next, I'm going to be using the Morphe bronzer in Cele Butante. Hope I pronounced that right. And the Morphe E8 brush. So right now, I'm just going to go ahead and contour my face. I pull my hair back. I pretty much blend the bronzer into my skin so it looks like it's part of my skin color. Next, I'm going to use the Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer in the color Bronzer and the Morphe M180 brush. Yes, I'm sorry, my brush looks a little bit toe up. But I use the bronzer and I blend out the contour so it looks more natural and it doesn't look harsh. This is the best way for me to make my bronzer just look blended and natural and not overly done. I pretty much go on my forehead, the temples of my face, And then next I'm gonna go under my chin and kind of bronze it down towards my neck. Like I said, I want all of it to look like it's my skin tone and blend it well so it doesn't look all weird. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my beauty blender and some of the loose powder that I used earlier, and I'm going to just go under my bronzer and my contour, and I'm just going to pretty much define it. And then with that same brush that I used to set my face, I'm going to go under that again and just pretty much blend it all over my face. If I see anything that was too harsh, using the same brush that I used to set my powder with the translucent powder pretty much just lessens the harsh lines so it looks more natural as well. In case you might have over bronzed or over contoured, this is a good way to blend that out. Next, I'm using the LA Girl Just Blushing Blush in the color Just Glowing and the BS Mauve brush. I put the blush on the apple of my cheeks. I blend it out with the bronzer. I put some over my nose, over my chin, and over my forehead. I'm pretty much going for a natural glow so it doesn't look super harsh. Use the Smashbox primer water again to set all the powders that I just used on my face so they could blend into my skin so it looks natural and not cakey. I go over my eyelids with my beauty blender to blend out any concealer or harsh lines that I might have gotten, since I haven't actually set this area yet, but I am going to set it with the e.l.f. Flawless concealer brush and the Physicians Formula bronzer. I pretty much just use the bronzer all over my crease and my eyelids so it looks like I tried a little bit. Next, I'm going to curl my eyelashes with the e.l.f. Pro Eyelash Curler, and then I'm going to use the Essence Lash Princess Waterproof Mascara. I actually don't use this mascara anymore. I tried to give it a chance, but it just wasn't working for me. But on my bottom lashes, I'm going to use a different mascara, the L'Oreal Unlimited Waterproof Mascara. I actually really like that mascara. You could switch the wand in whatever direction you want. And then after my lashes are dry, I go back in with the same curler and I separate my lashes in case they got stuck along the way. And with a pencil brush from BS Small, I go in with the Laura Mercier Matte Radiance Baked Powder and the color highlight. I go in on my inner corner, my cupid's bow, the tip of my nose, the bridge of my nose. I actually went my brow bone, and then I go in with the BH Cosmetics Studio Pro brush and the number 18. I go on the highest point of my cheeks, the temples, my chin, cupid's bow. I go back down the bridge of my nose, and I'm pretty much just applying as much as I need. Then I set my face with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist, and once that dries down, I go in with the Milani Color Statement Lip Liner in the number 3 Nude. I pretty much am just outlining my lips, and then I'm going to fill in the corners to pretty much make it look blended once I apply the lipstick. This is just the way that I like to actually line my lips. It makes my lips look a little bit fuller because my bottom lip is full and my top one is a little bit thin. But next I'm going to use the Melt Cosmetics On The Go lipstick, and I'm just going to apply that on top of the lip liner. Pretty much I'm kind of like overlining with the lipstick, and it all looks blended. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Have a good one, guys. Hope you guys come back.